As if he's not intimidating enough. Give him spikes, please.
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Planet X PLUTO. So here we are, and there he is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up front here, we just have his chest, Planet X PLUTO. On this side, things and stuff and things. On the top, not much of anything. On the bottom, warning, please don't eat anything in this box. That could be very bad for you. On the back of the box, you have his back, and that's basically it for the packaging. Also included is the collector's card with a nice image there of Pluto. I'm not a cartoon dog! Anyway, on the back you have the tech specs. If that interests you, hooray for cards. And moving right along, here we have Planet X PLUTO, which is their take on Fall of Cybertron Megatron. And yeah, very cool figure. I'm happy. I'm very happy with it. So here he is in his flying thing of death mode. I believe that is the official name for it. Look it up. Look it up. I'm sure it's on Wikipedia or something somewhere. I'm gonna go write it in Wikipedia right now. Anyway, but yeah, here he is in his flying thing of death mode, and yeah, it looks Cybertronian. I mean, it could pretty much look however it wants, and put the word Cybertronian in front of it makes total sense. And yeah, it's just. Yeah. Let's get in close here so we can take a look at the details. We have a lot of this nice transparent purple plastic throughout the toy, which looks quite nice. It even has some there. I don't know how well you can see it, but some in the barrel of the cannon there. And you got some nice reds, some more purple paint going on there, some reds, some purples, and some grays. Got the big old cannon with a lot of nice mold detail in there, with some red as well. Some nice purple. You got these transparent purple spikes. These are separate pieces. You just take them and peg them right in. These will probably fall off while I'm transforming them, and that's a bit annoying. I'm probably going to take like a little dot of glue and just glue them into place after this review's over. But still, look very, very nice. Going on the sides here, you get a lot of that nice purple paints. Some more of that transparent purple plastic here on the back, as well as on these little thrusters here. Looks quite nice. The underside, you can pretty much see how everything works out there. He does have that visible head syndrome. Yeah, he's right there. Hi, how you doing? But yeah, this toy definitely reminds me of a Mastermind Creations toy. Like, the transformation is pretty straightforward, not simple, but not complicated. It's a very straightforward transformation, but it still accomplishes what it needs to accomplish, and it does it successfully, in my opinion, anyway. But yeah, so there you have that. For comparison, here he is with Planet X's Optimus Prime. Just so you can see how they scale with one another. And here he is with the Hasbro War for Cybertron Deluxe Megatron. Just so you can see how they scale with one another. And this guy is quite large compared to a Deluxe. So there you go. Now, as far as accessories go, he just includes his sword, which has a nice transparent purple blade, and nicely detailed. And you can store this on the alt mode, and there's a port just right in there. And you just take the sword and just plug it up front. And now he is a stabby flying thing of death. There you go. That's all you need. That's all you need right there. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the alt mode. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let us remove the sword and put that off to the side, and we will get started. So the first thing you want to do is just come to these little wings here and just unpeg them and raise them up. You can see just pegging right there. So just unpeg and swing those up. You want to come back here to this section and just bring that down like so. And that will free up this entire top section here. So you just want to push up on this. And those just peg in right in there. And all this is on a big double hinge, so you just want to swing that up. Once you do, you want to take this section right here and bring this down, and you can see that this section goes over these tabs. And now, once you undo that, you can remove the fusion cannon, because this fusion cannon is locked in a couple places. You have those tabs that go in here, you have tabs that go in here on either side, and you also have a big post that goes right down the middle. So once you get that freed up, you can kind of give it a little wiggle, 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 and just unplug it. And now you see that big post, it just goes right in the center there. So now we can take this and put this off to the side, and now we can keep working on this. So this bit right here, you just take and you fold in. It's on a double hinge there, just make sure you fold it in all the way. And then this section just folds in like so. And then, let me raise up a little bit here so I have room to open it. So once you have that done, we can take the chest piece, we can just bring that down. And these bits right here, they just fold in like that. And once you've done that, all that will just collapse down like so. Make sure that tucks in, make sure everything tucks in, all nice and neat like. And all that will tab together like that. So now that we've done that, we'll just leave these back here for now. And we'll get started on the legs. So for the legs, actually before we get to the legs, we want to bring up the arms here to get them out of the way. And now we have all the clearance we need here to work on the legs. So for the legs, you just want to take this bit right here, just pull this up. You can see there's a slot right there. A little tab just goes into that notch right in there. So you take this and just pull this out. This section right here, you just take and you just pull that in on that hinge. So once you bring all this out, you take this big spike here, you bring that out like that, and now you can take the leg and fold it down, rotate it so everything's facing forward. This bit right here, you just take and rotate up to give him his spiky spikies. And then you take this heel piece right here, just swing that around, just leave it there. These sections right here are on a double hinge. You just want to take them and swing them in, and they will peg together. Like that. And once you have that done, we'll work on the feet. So for the feet, you want to rotate them, take the toe, flip it up, rotate the heel, and then just bring all that down so it all sits flush, and then just bring the foot forward. Oh, make sure this heel piece, if it's forward like that, you want to take that and bring that all the way back. You basically want this heel piece like sitting right underneath that section like that. So just take the foot and just bring that up like that. And this big piece right here, just that folds down, this folds up, and just give that a squeeze, and that'll just pop right in there. Just get everything situated. And there you have a leg all done. Second verse, as you can guess, much like the first. So undo all that, bring that out, bring that in, straighten the leg out, rotate, flip that up, and just spin that around, bring these panels together like that, and just bring this all the way back, like so. Rotate, flip, rotate, down, bring the foot up, down, up, squeeze, boop. I'll just pop right into place. Shut this as far back as it can go. Make sure everything's straightened out there. And there you have his big old stomping legs all done. So now we'll just finish up his back here, these little wings. You want to bring it in, swing it around, and then this hinge right here, you just want to bring up, bring this down, and this will just tab in right in there. So just line all that up, and tab that in. Where you go? There you go. Just tab that in. You can see there's a little notch in here for that hinge to sit in. So just bring that in, swing it around, bring that hinge up, and tab that in, and make sure that just tucks in right in there. And there you have his back all done. So now for the arms are very simple. You just rotate them down, flip up his shoulder spikes, extend the arm, open up this panel, open up that panel, flip out the hand, close it up, and there you go. Second vest, just like the vest. Bring that up, down, open, open, flip, close, and booyakasha. And the shoulders, you can pretty much angle them however you want. Me personally, I like to leave them down a little bit, just so they sit a little closer to his body, but as always, your toy, display it however you wish. But we are pretty much done here, but of course we need the cherry on top, which is the cannon, and you just take this piece and you just push that back. And this will just peg into the ports right here on his forearm. It's on a hinge there, so sometimes it likes to move on you. There you go. So, there you have that, and now we are done, and there you have Planet X's Pluto in his robot mode. And he looks good! Oh, he looks good. I am very happy with this figure. I think he looks awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. In my opinion, anyway. I think he looks really, really cool. So let's get in close here, not on his chest, on his noggin. There's the noggin. It's a nicely done face sculpt there. Nice silver for the face, red for the eyes. You even get some black there in the eyes as well. Get some nice silver there as well. Got that transparent purple plastic right there showing through, which looks very nice, as well as on his bazillion ab muscles. Got some nice silver going on there as well. But overall, very nicely done. You got some more of that transparent purple plastic there on the feet, which looks quite cool. And the back, he's nice and big and bulky, like he was in the game. And he has a very spiky back. I'm actually surprised none of these spikes came off while I was transforming him, but yeah, just to show you, they just peg right in. I am amazed that none of them fell off while I was transforming him, because they've always fallen off while I transform him. That's amazing. Yay! It actually worked with me when the camera was on. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle, even though it's not Christmas. But there you go. Now, articulation. Wise, the head is on a ball joint, so you get your wiggly waggly. You can look up a good bit. You can look down. Head kind of almost do a full 360. Arms can do a full 360 on a nice ratchet. They can go in and out. You have a double joint right in here, so you have that range of movement there. You also have this hinge right here, so you can get those arms pretty much doing whatever you want there. You kind of have those angled however you wish. You do have bicep rotation, ratcheted elbow joint with 90 degrees of bend. You do have a wrist rotation. Hands can open and close. He does have a waist joint. You do have to move down his crotch piece, because this piece, as you can see, just comes up right here. If you just move that crotch piece down, it frees up the waist rotation. Legs are on a ratchet. You can do those high kicks. You can do those back kicks. You pretty much kick himself in the back of the head. Outward, you do the full splits. You got thigh rotation. You do have a double jointed knee here, but it still only really adds up to about 90 degrees of bend, because he has some thick, some very thick calves going on there. Got some big old calves. And the feet are on a ball joint. They can move up. They can move down a little bit, but that piece kind of hinders that. You also get rotation, and you do get some nice tiltage. You have that hinge there, so the toe can move down if you need it to, and also the heel is on a ball joint, so you can kind of move that up on that hinge if you need to, for supporting any kind of poses. So there you go. And again, you can have those shoulders, you know, sitting higher if you want, sitting lower. Me personally, I prefer them sitting lower, but hey, again, your toy. Do what you want with it. What do I care? What do I care? One thing that is a little bit annoying is that the chest piece doesn't seem to lock in any way. It just sits there, so sometimes when you mess with him, you can kind of bump up his chest a little bit. It is pretty cool that he does kind of have like kind of a weird kind of matrix thing there molded into his chest, but it is nicely painted. You also do get a couple sprues of screw hole covers. So you can see, like right in here, you get some that go into his shoulders, that go into his forearms right there. You get a couple that go into the sides of his legs right there. So you get some screw hole covers there if you want to cover up those unsightly screw holes. Of course, you can hold his sword if you want. You just take it and just plug it into his hand, like so. And he does hold that nice and secure-like. So now he's got his big old cannon, he's got his big old sword, he's ready to cause some mayhem. But yeah, this guy's really cool. I really dig this figure. So there you have that done now for comparison. Here he is with the deluxe War for Cybertron Megatron. Just so you can see how they look together. Here he is with Planet X's Starscream. So you can see how they look together. Here he is with Planet X's Grimlock. You can see he's a bit shorter than Grimlock, as he should be. And here he is with Planet X's Optimus Prime, and they definitely look good together. Yes. Yes! Yes! Anyway, so there you have that. So there you have Planet X's PLUTO, aka Fall of Cybertron Megatron. Another very nicely done figure from Planet X. I think he is just awesome. Little nitpicks, like I said, I just wish that the chest actually like tabbed into place. That's really my only real nitpick. Everything else, works fine, feels fine, just yeah, I like it. I like it. Very well done, in my opinion. So, if you would like this or any of Planet X's other offerings, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There will be a link in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out my third-party Transformers playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Planet X PLUTO, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. So if we can complete this mission, we'll be one step closer to defeating the Autobots. Yes, of course. Now I have one more question for you, Starscream. What's that? Why are you still wearing that stupid crown? What? What's wrong with it? Well, you put that thing on when you thought I was dead and declared yourself leader. Clearly I'm not dead, so take it off. Well, look, it just helps my self-esteem, You know what they say, dress for the job you want. In your case, you're dressing for the job you'll never have, so take it off! Well, I can't. I had it welded to my head. You really are an idiot, Starscream. But I'm an idiot with ambition!